Greetings, viewers. This is English with Mike. Grammar. From the options lettered A to D below, choose the one that best completes the given sentence. I invited two of my friends to the party. Dash. Neither of them came. Both of them didn't come. None of them came. Or all of them came. Two friends I invited to this party. Which of them complements this train of thought? Ordinarily, what many people say here is both of them didn't come, unfortunately. Sometimes I also hear none of them came, even in the case of two, erroneously so. So what's the correct option here and why? Well, let's analyze it. In the course of the analysis, it should be clear to you which option is correct. Neither, also pronounced neither, means not even one out of two exactly. Not even one out of two exactly. That is not more than two and not fewer than two. Two precisely. Yet not even one out of the two. That is the meaning of neither. So I invited two of my friends to the party. Not even one out of the two came. Is that correct? Does that sound correct? Let's hang it there. Go to B. Both of them didn't come. Both of them didn't come. Both means the two, and that's positive. The two in the positive sense. But didn't is negative. Didn't is negative. So can we combine them like that? Both of them, both positive, didn't, negative, come? No. None of them came. None means not even one out of at least three. Not even one out of at least three. So here the number cannot be less than 3. It has to be at least 3, from 3 to infinity. If not even one of them counts here, then we can use none. But how many are we talking about here? Only 2. And this one requires that the subject be at least 3. So this can't go either. All of them means all of at least 3. All means at least 3, from 3 to infinity in the positive sense. So none is the opposite of all in that respect. None is the opposite of all in that respect, just as either is the opposite of neither in that sense. So from this analysis, which one is correct? It should be option A. I invited two of my friends to the party. Neither of them came. In the reverse mode, it will be both of them came. That is, if they came. Both of them came. Or if only one of them came, then it will be either of them came. And you see that none of them is among these options. They are all deliberately expunged from this sentence. Is it very clear? Can you explain this on your own? If you see this in the exam hall, will you readily pinpoint the answer? Whether yes or no, comment below. Raise your objections, if any. Drop your queries. I will address them. All right, so let's attempt question number 38. So that's question number 38. It's a standard UTME question on grammar. Japan is one of the most renowned dash in the world. One of the most renowned dash in the world. Electronic center, electronic centers, electronics center, or electronics centers. Which of them sounds appropriate, sounds correct enough to fill in this blank? Only one of them is correct. What do you think? Let's analyze it. The sentence means that of the most renowned dash in the world, Japan is one. So is Japan one of the centers? Let's begin with that. Is Japan one of the centers, or Japan is one of the center? Well, one of is usually accompanied by a plural object. So the object that follows the preposition of here must be plural if the expression is one of. That is one out of at least two, and two is plural. Therefore, we have to pick up an option that is plural in form, where center is pluralized. It means that A and C must be eliminated since they are singular. Right? Do you understand? Japan is one of the centers. It's not one of the center that are renowned in what? Renowned in electronic or in electronics. Japan is renowned in electronics. Japan is renowned in electronics. So of the most renowned centers in electronics in the world, Japan is one. The problem with this option B is that it suggests that Japan is connected to electricity, as if to say Japan were, not as if it is, but as if Japan were, W-E-R-E, an electronic or electrical appliance. No, but Japan is a city. It is not an electronic center, but a center that deals in electronics. In fact, one of the centers that deal in, not deal with, but that deal in electronics. I hope this is clear enough. That is why the correct option is D. Did you fail it? Try question number 38. With dash to the meeting, comma, tell us in dash what was discussed. What was discussed, not what was discussed about, please. The verb discuss is a transitive one. It takes a direct object. So we discussed social change. We discussed the contingencies of blah, blah, blah. We did not discuss about. About is a preposition. No preposition between discuss and its objects, please. With regard or regards to the meeting, tell us in detail or in details what was discussed. Which one? Regards, detail, regard, details, regard, detail, or regards, details. Well, what does regard or regards, whichever, mean here? We say with regard, but okay, with or in regard, with or in regard to blah, blah, blah. With regard or in regard to something. With regard or in regard to something. No S here. However, we say as regards something. Right? With or in regard to something. But as regards something. So let's go back here. We have to remove this and this, since they have regards. With regard, not with regards. So let this and this go. We're left with this and this. As regards means as concerns. As concerns, yes. So now what is the difference between detail and details? Do we say tell us in details or tell us in detail? The word means totality. Totality, not totalities. So tell us in totality, tell us completely what was discussed. Which one goes with this? Definitely it is C. So the answer is C. With regard or in regard to the meeting, comma, tell us in detail what was discussed. Please do not imitate those who say with regards to or in regards to. That is grammatically wrong. You can confirm it on your own. So, question number 40. Here is a typical exam question that tests your understanding of written English as opposed to spoken English. For example, in fact is in fact, whether it's written or spoken. But in writing, we now decide whether it is two words or one word. The same thing applies to notwithstanding. How do you write notwithstanding? As one word or as two words? Well, in fact is an adverbial phrase of confirmation or emphasis. It's a rare adverbial phrase. It makes confirmation or gives an emphasis. Is it written as one word or two? Notwithstanding can function as a concessional adverb or as a preposition, depending on the context. Is it written as one word or as two words? Well, in fact, is traditionally written as two words because it is a phrase, not a word. It's a phrase. And notwithstanding is not a phrase, it is a word. So notwithstanding appears as one word, in fact as two. That invariably makes the correct option A. Did you get it right? Wow, this is indeed a troublemaker. Question number 41, and so on will come in subsequent videos. This is the end of this episode, the English with Mike, proudly sponsored by Cheshire Internet Test and Training Center, Manchester, United Kingdom. Remember to consult us for lectures online in any program, concerning any program that you are preparing for at any level. See you until we meet again.